Sagittarius. What up, though? Welcome to Swimming Through the Void. This will be a general message for the sign of Sagittarius, wherever that resonates at for you in your birth chart. Keep in mind, we all have a ninth house as part of our birth chart, and time and energy are fluid. So take only what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. These readings are timeless, Sag. So whenever you stumble across this message, there will be some here for you. So bring you clarity, confirmation to help you, to help empower you, to help you align to your highest timeline, your best life. Tapping into your energy today, family. I use this Illuminated Earth Oracle deck and this Faceted Garden Oracle deck. It's just sort of what I've been doing over the past few readings. Usually I use one or the other, but kind of the same message coming through. So it's just really emphasized. Sagittarius, I see this storm. I see a lot in your life and on your path has sort of been washed away, burnt away. You've been through the storm. Some of you may even feel like you're still going through the storm, but what I've been feeling for the whole collective lately, and you may have even heard me say this already, but we are really straddling worlds. We're in between worlds right now, closing the doors on this X paradigm and moving into this Y paradigm, moving toward this sacred gateway, into this new chapter, into this alignment, into this healing, into this happiness, into this fulfillment. And Sag, it really does look like you as well. You're blooming. I'm seeing a cultivation of all of your hard work coming through in this energy, and I really am seeing true alignment with your path of destiny. And I actually just said that in, I think, all of the fire signs really, and the whole collective really. It's like this X paradigm, this old chapter, these old cycles. This was our fated path, our fated life. We were born, this was written in the stars, everything's written in the stars, but this stuff we came to experience and to go through and to grow through, really. These relationships, these situations, these shakeups, these breakups, these, this abuse and trauma, all of it. And all of it we have and are able to take something from on a deeper spiritual level. And you're evolving, Sagittarius. Big Jupiter energy coming through, just this big expansion on a soul level. Spirit really saying to make sure you're getting time out in nature and staying grounded right now. Planting these seeds. Make sure that you're present and open enough to feel and hear these downloads coming through, because it's big, family. And I said in the Leo reading as well, I said it feels like over the past 5-6 years, really, especially since I started the YouTube channel though, 3 years ago, it almost feels like all of the energies have been pointing to this moment of time, to this energy, to this period where we're ready to spread our wings. And that's exactly what I heard when this Metamorphosis card flew out, is spread your wings, catch that updraft, Sagittarius. Let's go. You did it. On the bottom of the deck, we have this accomplishment card. We have this responsibility card. I see my sages handling their business right now. And I'm really seeing with this spade card, I'm seeing the divine coming through to help you. Maybe even giving you the tools to move forward, to grow, to evolve, to heal, but ultimately to plant these seeds and to get this work done, to clean the weeds out from the garden, so to speak, and to make sure these seeds are getting the proper light, water, nutrition, etc. So really tapping in with and trusting your Sagittarian wisdom and intuition right now, sort of where it's at. So like I said, being present enough to feel what's next, right, as we are in this in-between world. So let's grab a couple oracle cards. I've been grabbing a couple of these starseed oracle cards before jumping into the tarot, so let's get it. I'm gonna pray real quick. Feel free to join me. Holy Divine Mother, Father, Great Spirit, Spirit guides, guardian angels, archangels, ancestors, messages for my Sagittarius family for their highest good. Anything my sages need to hear today, anything they need to know, any messages that will bring them clarity and confirmation, any messages that will bring healing, wisdom, and understanding, any messages that will bring them into alignment with their highest self, their best self, their highest timeline, their best life. And of course, above all, any messages that will bring them into alignment with divine will be greatly appreciated. All praise and glory forever and ever. Om. Amen. Ashe. It's the message for Sagittarius spirit. Wow. Big activations popping off for my sages right now. Big activations, and with these solar flares, these solar storms, we're all being activated on a cellular level. We have this blue flame card, spontaneous awakening, activation, and integration time. Birth as a portal. Some of you may be expecting or may be conceiving. Some of you, though, this is like a rebirth of the self. You're being born into this new version. You're moving into this new dimension, this new world. Deep love, mother's milk, practicing acceptance right now as well, and self-love, because I heard self-acceptance with that card. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. We have the star family popping off here, and if you know, my sages, old souls for sure. If you stumbled across this channel, you already know you have family here. You already know we're all just walking each other home. So call on support. We're all down in the comments. Holler at us. I answer comments, as many as I can. I try to get to them all. But also, I always, when this card comes through, I always say, feel free to check out the playlist on my YouTube channel called Know Thyself, GNO Thyself. There's a video on that playlist called Invoking Your Angels. Feel free to tap in with that practice. Make it a daily practice. Cultivate that connection. Solidify that connection between your angels. Just calling in, the four directions, your main archangels, and angels are real. Demons are real. You are a spirit. You can solidify that connection, and it's all about being open to that, right? We all have angels, regardless of your faith or religious beliefs or whatever. We have to ask for that help, unless it's like, an accident or something like that. Then they can intervene, but they can't unless we ask. So call in your angels, solidify that, y'all. You are being guided, but you can take it a step further and have this beautiful communication with the divine. Share your song. Frequency of sound, diving deep. So maybe some of you even tapping in with frequencies right now on, solfeggio frequencies and healing frequencies. Tap into your body, tap into your energetic body. Look into it. Look into your internal world. Try to see, intuitively feel, rather, what chakras need attention right now. Ask yourself, ask your guides and angels. Or just like I said, look into your own self. You will be able to see blockages. You'll be able to see where there's muck and static. You'll be able to feel or see what needs attention. Find that frequency on YouTube and play it throughout your day or while you're sleeping. Do a meditation on that chakra. Connect with it. Wear the color of whatever the chakra may be. For instance, if your heart chakra needs work, throw on green for the day, or even like pink sometimes for the heart chakra. Work with some rose quartz. Do whatever you feel guided to do. You can even pray into those energetic centers to clear them. Breath work helps as well to clear your energetic body. The collective may be going through a time where you're feeling a bit alone, and Spirit's really saying that you are not alone, but please do not hesitate to reach out. Whether it's people in the collective, whether it's family, close friends. I've always been sort of a lone wolf. So for me, that looks like connecting with the collective, or literally going within and connecting with my ancestors, Christ, my guides, my angels. We're never, ever, ever alone. We all have angels with us at all times, y'all. So let's jump into this tarot. I may end up reading one of those. Feels like a big alignment here, though, and really activations and this ascension that's happening right now. Some of you may even be feeling ascension symptoms, stuff like headaches or fatigue, things like that. Take care of yourself. Give yourself a little extra love right now, family. What do we have in the past energies here for my sages? Please, Spirit. Nice, light, healthy diet, drinking plenty of water, especially water, making sure you're getting enough sleep and rest. You're not overdoing it right now. What do we have in the past for my sages? Please, Spirit. Y'all, I'm having a deja vu right now as well. What do we have currently? Damn. Yeah, sheesh. No wonder this message was like it was. Because Sag, you are right over there, family. Y'all got this. What's the theme of this reading, Spirit? The other fire signs messages were very, very clear and to the point. This one has been a bit more muddied, almost like trying to see through muddy water. But now I see why. What do we have incoming for Sagittarius, Spirit? Wow. Now the message is very clear. So almost like side note, Sagittarius, if there's a lot going on in your external world, that may be muddying up the waters a bit. That may be messing with your energy in some capacity. Grounding, pulling your energy within yourself, maybe going into your cave for a minute and really tapping into yourself. And like I said, your angels and guides. Take that if it resonates, but it's definitely a message that's coming through. What's the advice for Sagittarius? Beautiful. You guys, this is awesome. For those of you that have heavy Leo or prominent 5th house placements, check that reading out for sure. Okay. Yeah, okay, so makes sense. So there is some chaos and some conflict in this energy. This doesn't even have to be physical things, fighting and things like that, although it can. This feels a lot internal conflict. It's almost like as you're ascending, your lower self trying to pull you down. So maybe thoughts or even emotions that are coming up right now into your energy, because things feel pretty chaotic. For some of you, though, you're really going through it in the external world as well. It's like maybe fights or arguments, or just if this feeling of competition or chaos, turbulence, whatever it may be. For some of you, it may even be at work. In the past here, okay, so what I'm very simply put, because I feel like it's different for everyone, some things did not go the way you had planned, and I know that's a little bit general, but it feels like almost somebody going behind your back, or somebody being sneaky, or somebody trying to throw shade on you, throw dirt on your name, or throw shade your way. For some of you, we have the Seven of Swords out here: lying, cheating, stealing, scheming. And I'm seeing almost back here, there was like an opportunity to move away from that, whether this was people or a situation. And you're coming through as the Nine of Wands, strength energy, where it's like, I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to take this as an opportunity to move through this portal and to heal myself and to align with what is truly meant for me. So I hope that makes sense for you, because it's bringing us to your current energy, which is a lot, y'all. For some of y'all having sleepless nights, we're stressed. This is anxiety. It's a lot coming up on in our mental space, surrounding this new opportunity, because some type of structure is crumbling. You're walking away from something is being torn down, or something is fell apart, right? And I always see this tower. So however this is resonating for you, this can even be internal thought patterns, or an idea of yourself, how you thought life was gonna go. It's crumbling right now. For others, it's like a job or a family situation, or a relationship. For some of you, maybe even a marriage, friend group, things like that. Something is being torn down, but I always say that this lightning in the Tower card is literally divine intervention coming through to tear down structures. Pluto retrograde Capricorn, Pluto in the late degrees of Capricorn as it heads toward this Aquarius, Pluto and Aquarius transit. This is it right here, and it's happening for all of us in different ways. For whoever wanted the music turned down, I hear you. I got you. Imagine being stuck in this tower in the middle of nowhere, right? And I've said this before. It's like, it'd be dope to build this tower. You build it, it's huge, it's exciting, it's new. But then imagine being stuck in this structure, in this tower, for years and years and years out here in the middle of nowhere. It's like nothing's permanent, right? We have the phases of the moon to show us that. We have the seasons, we have night and day to show us that nothing is permanent. And so a lot of times, and for all of us right now, there's structures from this past cycle that need to be cleared away in order for us to evolve and to move into new things. For a lot of you, it's, like I said, some type of family situations, or friends from back in the day, or relationships, even like careers and jobs that you worked at for a long time. Now it's like, I don't want to do this no more. I'm straight on that. I'm not vibing with it, or however it's sort of manifesting for you. This is that divine intervention, though, that's coming through to break this down. So for those of you who are stressing about whatever you're leaving behind, or being guided to leave behind right now, the divine seriously is like, yo, we got you. This is us tearing this down. It's the Most High's doing, and here is this beautiful new opportunity for you, Sagittarius, to move into something better. Okay, so theme of your reading, we have the Hermit, the Hierophant, the Two of Pentacles. And so with the Hermit being number 9 of the tarot, it is a major arcana. 9 in numerology represents the ending of a cycle. And feel free to check out the esoteric numerology playlist on my YouTube channel. And check out the video for number 9 if you feel guided. This is the energy, though, right? This is a major arcana. This is a major pivot point in your journey and the ending of a major soul cycle. And this is where you have made it to the top of this mountain and you're able to overlook. So really right now is truly a period of integration as you are gaining this wisdom and being activated. You're expanding, right? My Sagittarians know Jupiter energy all too well, this energy of expansion and wisdom, and truly the things that you've been through and you're going through, you being able to integrate that and then be the guru, be the sage, right? And here you are gaining this wisdom as you're overlooking this past cycle. We're able to overlook the path that we've taken to get here, and we're being illuminated with this wisdom. So it's really feeling like disconnecting from the self, the little self, looking at things through the eyes of your spirit and trying to find that deeper underlying spiritual diamond in these situations and these cycles as you level up. For a lot of you, something is ending that you were very much invested in or committed to. And it feels like you're moving into a higher level, or the next level of your spiritual journey, where things are going to have a different flavor, a different frequency. Your relationships, the situations. So it feels like you've completed a grade of school, to put it sort of simply. And there's a lot of emotional growth here. There's a lot of spiritual growth as well. And I feel like you're moving from this place of intuition right now, or you're being called to really move from this place of intuition to really ground down into the moment, to quiet your internal world down and to move from that space, right? To follow your intuition before it makes sense, and to continue taking baby steps toward what you're being pulled toward. In your incoming energy, that's crazy because that's what it is. You're coming through as stepping in your power with your card here, Sagittarius. We have the Temperance, so it is about patience. It's about taking things easy, taking it easy on yourself, not moving too fast, right? I am getting this feeling of baby steps, following your intuition, even before it makes sense, just one foot in front of the other. And that's exactly what you have here, as the Fool is the very first card of the tarot. It is a major arcana. It's number 0. This is the High Priestess, which is the most, I guess you could say, spiritually connected card, one of the most spiritually connected cards of the tarot. 2 major arcanas, 3 major arcanas out here. And this is where you are completely plugged into the divine, into your intuition, even the dream time, and you're following the messages and guidance that you're getting from that, and you're not letting your mind take that and stress you out. You're staying present, you're staying in the moment, you're trusting the divine and trusting your intuition. You know, as you step off of this cliff, the divine has your back and will catch you, because the divine is who led you here, right to this point. So we have the the 8 of Pentacles out here as well. Which is all about focusing on you, focusing on yourself, mastering your craft. It's about what you're building. It's about the seeds that you're planting and what you're doing in order to cultivate those ultimately. So I always say, if there's a class you want to take, a certification you want to get, some type of like upgraded license or anything of that nature, a book you wanted to read, even like listening to lectures or studying, or just really getting into your meditation and your sadhana right now, this is where you are putting the work in, you're staying focused, you're not losing focus, and it's a message from Spirit like, yo, Sag, all of your hard work is going to pay off big here. So continue to make those decisions that are best for you. And that is, again, it's almost like the message just sort of repeating, coming through in your advice. We have the Judgment with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is about releasing this old chapter. This is about a deep spiritual awakening and moving into a new dimension. And then we have this Wheel of Fortune here. So Jupiter very prominent here, saying the wheel is turning in your favor and you are aligning to this path of destiny. So you're jumping out of this fated life, you're moving into this destined life, and it feels like my sages are really creating something beautiful here, something solid, something that's going to bring something to this world. Even if it's just you on your spiritual journey, you're leveling up and you're holding that frequency, which is changing everything around you. But some of you may be like teaching something or speaking or communicating a message in some way. This is a massive shift for you, though. Being fixed on your goals Because it is like with this judgment, it is like you're rising from the dead. It is like you're rising from the ashes here. So maybe that's that spread your wings that I heard, Sagittarius. It's time to spread your wings, family. Find that updraft and let's go. Following your intuition, your gifts and abilities, your superpowers, moving in this new direction, taking baby steps, and moving toward your happiness, toward what is going to be fulfilling for you. So really, it's pretty simple message here. You're leveling up, Sagittarius. Spirit's like, come on, we got you. Let's go. So following that intuition, moving toward that true north, facing your true north right now, and using that magician's sword to let it cut away and cut out anything that may be trying to block you from getting to that Nine of Cups. And that's not even in a harsh way, right? The magician's sword is alive. It's going to show you, it has a wisdom. It's going to show you what doesn't belong on your path, right? Nobody else has to be wrong in order for us to do what we know we need to do, right? So let's freaking go. We're going to grab a couple oracle cards. I'm going to grab one from the Shaman's Dream. Holy crap. I was guided to look over here. I don't know if I read this already, but we have the baby steps. This card could have been your whole message, Sag. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. And that's just what all of this is saying here. So what is Sage's message, Spirit? Could have saved y'all almost a half an hour. My bad. So I hope this message resonates. I hope it helps somebody out there. I appreciate y'all for stopping through, showing love. And this falling angel card is about spreading your wings and finding that updraft and moving away from anything that is trying to pull you out of your true path. I'm going to read this Lay of the Land card, though, number 34-7, very divine number. There are times when you're meant to discover and explore new terrain in your life, even to be part of a wave of change. This is one of those times, and what you're contemplating is perhaps new to you, but others have laid well-worn paths and left wisdom for you to rely and reflect upon. This is so you have a better understanding of the potentials and possible pitfalls on your journey. When you know the lay of the land, you're better able to fully experience what is being offered to you. This is a wonderful time to seek a mentor or good advice from an expert or elder. That way, you'll be able to meet life's opportunities and challenges well informed. Knowing you have a map, now you can be curious about what else is here. This is a path that promises success in all areas. Where others before you have dared to tread, you will discover the treasure. Maybe there's a Trevor in here. You will discover the treasure they have left behind for you to make your own. I'm going to restart this really fast. You will discover the treasure. So I'm actually being guided to grab one more of these Starseed Oracle cards. We'll read that as well, and then we'll grab a message from Ma before we tap out. What is the message here for my Sage's Spirit? Thank you. Boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. Okay. Opened right up to it too. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. 2 of these cards flew out. I was guided to read the one and I opened right up to it. That was pretty dope. There's a mysterious force that governs all of life, an intelligence that tells flowers when to bloom and the tides and seasons when to come and go. That intelligence is within you too. It was here before you drew your first breath, and it'll be there well beyond your last. It's the part of you that informed every cell what to do when you were in your mother's womb. It's harder to resist this force than it is to surrender to it. Because Earth is a planet of polarity and free will, it's easy to forget that this intelligence exists within us. So often we become disconnected from the pulse of life and fall into the pattern of believing that we're separate or feeling that we need to go it alone. We can feel isolated and as if we need to figure things out for ourselves to rely on our own strength. You're being called to remember the intelligence that's within each and every one of your cells, to remember that you're a precious child of a loving, gentle universe, that you have access to all of the intelligence, wisdom, strength, flow, and qualities that there ever were, are, or will be, and to remember that flowers know exactly when and how to bloom. You do too. Beautiful, beautiful messages coming through from my sages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Most High, for these messages, for bringing them through clearly, even with these muddied waters. Glory be. Divine Mother, what is the message for Sagittarius, please? Grateful, grateful, grateful for all of you. Thank you for being here. She arrests, this is Baglamukhi. She arrests the flow of negativity, particularly that of our own making. She transforms our karma from that which hinders our growth to that which can create true happiness. As you seek refuge in her, you are protected from gossip, slander, and any form of negativity from others. A positive turning of the tides of good fortune is predicted. Y'all literally got the Wheel of Fortune. Life, as you have known it, will change radically. This is Smashana Kali, and this can be a welcome release. Kali's not quiet and subdued in the cremation grounds. She's wild and vital. Kali brings energy and aliveness to situations where there would otherwise be none. She brings an end to the stagnation that has been depleting your life force. I'm telling you, there's a very prominent message about your soul's wisdom, the wisdom of the divine that's within you, Sage, and I feel like you're truly being called to follow that, your true north. Anahata Kali, your heart cannot be contained or constrained by what is taking place in your life. Your heart wisdom and empowerment is growing, and soon you shall have the wisdom and courage to accomplish something significant to your soul's journey. Trust in the invisible workings of divine love in your life. Let your heart be at peace as it guides you onward. Beautiful. Anything that seeks to constrain your spirit, anything unaligned must go. Sagittarius, I love y'all, man. Thank you. Before we tap out fully, we're gonna take this deep cleansing breath. Y'all know the deal. Going to use our will and our visualization to draw in this divine prana, this cosmic energy, this chi energy. We're going to picture it as white or gold light filling up our energetic body. We're going to pause, hold the breath at the top, and imagine ourselves glowing as bright as we possibly can. Then as we release, we're going to exhale like we're filling up one of those little balloons. Very forcefully exhale. Picturing any negativity, any blockages, any anger, any sadness, any stagnant energies, any lower frequencies. We're going to picture that all in the form of black or gray smoke or static leaving us, so the divine can help us transmute that into this wisdom, healing, ascension, understanding. So let's empty our lungs and get this breath in. Breathe in. Hold it, squeeze Mula Bandha, raise that energy up out your crown. Now lock it into your heart space and watch yourself glowing as bright as you can. And release. Sagittarius, gang. Te amo. Once again, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch you beautiful beings on the next reading. Have a blessed rest of your day.